Oh, I got a double tab. Okay, okay. And then boom. Oh no, that's yeah, that is reaction actually. You gotta lower my shit. Alright, y'all. Why hasn't David been arrested yet? I don't know why people calling him DVD. Like, gang, that's not your name. You know I got that much aura, bro. DVD's lucky a fire ass name. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But let's check out why bro clearly hasn't been arrested. Like we keep getting more and more evidence and no information on his arrest. Like, what's up? Do we need to get Jitty on the scene? I was saying that we playing today.
Now, updates keep pouring in about the David story, spelled D4VD, and so far we've learned that Celeste Rivas, a teenage girl with...
Hold on, my fault, y'all. I'm not streaming because it won't be a point. I'm only going to be live for an hour and a half, so because I got a dip. That's why I said OG Duels Warzone is going to be a longer stream. Oh my gosh. Well, you need to get your Warzone win first, bro. To be honest, to be frank, you got to get your Warzone win first.
Was found in the front trunk of an impounded Tesla registered to him.
All right, my fault. Lock in.
Searched the Hollywood Hills home David was staying at and seized multiple devices. And now the internet's been asking a lot of questions, but the biggest one is, why hasn't David been arrested yet? And why is this process taking so long?
Yo, god damn,
finding
bro.
Out the truth about this case.
I know where you from.
Step of the way. So let's break this one down together. By now, you've probably seen the headlines. Celeste Rivas, a teenage girl, was identified after her remains were found in the front trunk
Yo, that's
of
crazy.
a Tesla registered.
Why can't I pause the motherfucking video?
The car had been towed to a Hollywood impound.
God damn, let me pause the video. Yo, that's crazy, bro. They really chopped her up. Like, there's no way this man would do this, bro. I don't see why.
And that's when staff noticed a foul odor, opened the front trunk, and made the discovery. Since then, detectives executed a search warrant at a Hollywood Hills home where he'd been staying at and seized electronics. Popular brands who partner with David like Hollister for campaigns pulled...
I ain't gonna lie, that picture make him look like he did it, bro. Like black nails and all this, like, I don't know, bro. He looking a little suspicious.
Back, and his world tour was also put on pause. And famous celebrities like Canadian singer Tate McRae distanced herself along with singer Kali Uchis. So let's get into it. Why hasn't David been arrested yet? And what's actually happening behind the scenes? Let me walk you through this step by step. Here's what we know so far. According to the authorities, the Tesla was registered to David Burke, which is David's real name. The body inside was severely decomposed to the point where it's been difficult for the medical examiners to determine exactly what happened or how she died. Police also stated that the body had been in that Tesla for an extended period of time, though they did not specify exactly how long. In connection with this, we also know that the Tesla was towed to Hollywood Tow after it was reported abandoned. According to NBC Los Angeles, neighbors said the car had been parked there for more than a month before it was finally taken away. That explains...
Over a month, bro? Then it's definitely been... The murder definitely happened a month. It's been more than a month, bro.
Explains why the smell was so overwhelming. When a body decomposes in a closed
space... Yo, I swear,
like
they always be talking about that. Like, if you... Like, every time you watch a... Like, let's say, like, a documentary or whatever about, like, a murder or some shit, bro, they always be talking about the smell reeked. It smelled terrible. Like, yo, I don't want to say I wonder how it smell, but, like, how does it smell for somebody to be saying, yo, it smells so fucking bad, bro? Like, everybody. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't assume it would be, like, smell good, but, like, bro, like, the way people be describing that shit, I don't know.
Gases build up and the odor is impossible to ignore. Believe it or not, that's actually one of the most common ways police discover remains in cases like this. We also know that Celeste Rivas was 14 at the time of her death. She would have turned 15 on September 7, 2020.
Wait, so she wasn't? I swear to God, I thought she was 15. Which doesn't make it any better, but oh my gosh.
25, but her body was found September 8. That means that it was confirmed she died at 14, not 15. And just to clear something up,
oh my gosh, theory is that he got her pregnant and didn't want to be caught as a pedo, so he did what he did. Hold on, Corderstool, you might be going somewhere. You might be on to something. No, that's crazy. You think they got into sexual activity? Well, obviously they was fucking taking pictures and all type of videos and shit. Like, bro, you would never know. Look at this man.
At 14. Not
you
15.
would never
and
know.
Just to clear something up, early on, the medical examiner's office listed her as 15, and that's what I was going off of in my initial coverage. In reality, that detail was off, so my apologies for repeating it.
Now you good, bro?
The correction came out, and shout out to everyone who caught that and corrected me. We keep each other accountable on here, and that's how...
The fuck? Why are you looking at... We keep each other...
And shout out to everyone who caught that and corrected me. We keep each other accountable.
We keep each...
on here, and that's how it should be. Now, the medical examiner office also confirmed how she was found. Celeste was wearing a tube top and small black leggings. She was described as having wavy black hair with a metal stud earring and a yellow metal chain bracelet. Something else I want to share with you.
Sorrow, tell me that's cap. Sorrow, tell me that's cap. Where did you get that info from? Was it a Discord message? Ew, bro, what the... Talking about David, the only person? What do you mean the only person? She's been going around?
Was this, even though the cause of death hasn't been released or determined yet because of the
no, bro. Oh my god.
condition of the remains, one outlet, the Los
But what the fuck? What does she mean only person, bro? You're 14.
Angeles Times
Or 13. I don't even know when
the authorities are treating it as a homicide. Now, to be clear, investigators still don't know who's responsible, but that's exactly what they're looking to uncover right now, and those answers will come out as the case develops. And now let's get to the actual investigation and why David hasn't been arrested yet. Within hours of Celeste being identified, LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division served a search warrant at a Hollywood Hills home where David had been staying. The home, located at an upscale neighborhood on Doheny Drive, just north of Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles. And David actually doesn't own the property, but sources say detectives went in and walked out with computers and electronics.
Oh, nah, they about to check out all his shit. Yo, there was a guy named Gus. She said she fucked with him, but wait, no, Carsto, I can't read. No, I can't even scroll up on Sorrow's message. No, made her bleep, but she was just on her period. Yeah, that sounds kind of crazy. Videos also came out of David and the missing girl together 2 months after she was reported missing while wearing her. Yeah, I seen that part. Oh, yo, nah, bro, this shit is fucked.
This was the first major sign that the police are actively digging into his world. So right now, there's obviously a connection.
But nah, that is about to go through all his shit, bro. Even if he wasn't the one who killed her, can't he get like caught up on like what's it called, bro? Just being like pretty much just being a pedophile, bro.
Between David and Celeste,
and having sexual relations with a minor while drunk. Oh, yo, nah. See, bro, these the type of girls that, bro, like, yeah, you can't even blame David. Okay, whoa. See, I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to stay on a steady level and say the right shit, cause, like, bro, she also has like a little blame. Obviously, David is completely in the wrong here too. But bro, it's always these type of girls that get into situations like this, bro. That ass. It's always she's like, she was already going missing in school and shit, drinking at 13, 12. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Her mother, of course, confirmed she had a boyfriend.
Probably the parents or some shit, bro. What the parents said? Oh yeah, and the mother confirmed that she had a boyfriend. How is the mom not being on top of it, bro? Where's your boyfriend? How your boyfriend look? How old is your boyfriend? Like, what the hell?
Right now, there's obviously a connection between
harboring a fugitive if his homie was the one that did it and he didn't say
David
shit.
And Celeste, her mother, of course, confirmed she had a boyfriend named David, and people have pointed out things like the matching tattoos, and there's, of course, a bunch of photos of them together online that have surfaced along with a live stream clip. But here's the reality.
Bro, that is so scary, though. Like, how was the internet able to find shit that quick?
Investigators are still trying to figure out just how deep that connection goes, and that's the part we don't know yet. On one hand, the Tesla was in fact registered to David, and her body was discovered inside. On the other hand, police sources have said it's one of several vehicles linked to David, and that multiple people had access to those cars at different times. If you don't understand what that means, basically, most celebrities don't just, drive their own cars every single day.
Okay.
Their vehicles might be used by friends, family, staff, managers.
Yeah, but he had relations with her. I don't know who else would.
Or borrowed for errands. So just because the car, the Tesla, was in David's name doesn't automatically prove that he was the one behind the wheel or the one who put Celeste there. And that's where caution comes in, because
hey, bro, no dad was mentioned. That's all gotta be said. That's all that gotta be said, bro.
Can't just rely on paperwork. They need hard proof. It's not enough to point to the registration. They need forensic evidence and a clear timeline that ties a specific person to that trunk.
Man, this whole investigation,
an arrest
bro,
could fall apart in court. And that leads us to where the case stands right now. At the stage, police are retracing Celeste's final days and digging through the devices they seized, because whatever is on those
that's like pretty much a month.
The foundation for where to look next. They're also patiently waiting on forensics to close the gaps, and that's what explains the silence. In order to build a case that holds up in court, every single detail has to line up. So what exactly are investigators zeroing in on? Two critical questions. Number one, the timeline of events.
Yo, how do you know this, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, that ass though. How does bro know this?
They need to figure out exactly when Celeste died. As of now, they only know it was an extended period of time before discovery, but the precise time of death has not been pinned down yet. Number two, they're trying to establish when her body was placed in the trunk and by whom. That detail alone could make or break the case. And this is what complicates everything. Detectives don't know yet when the exact moment Celeste died was, or the exact moment her body ended up in that Tesla.
Yo, how do they know what car it was coming from with all these like cars in the parking lot, bro? Like, I think they had to check like multiple, or it was just like obvious.
When the exact moment Celeste died was, or the exact moment her body ended up in that Tesla. Until those blanks are filled in, no arrest can stick. So social media has been reacting to the fact that David hasn't been arrested yet, and yeah, there's been a lot of outrage. Some people are even saying that there must be some type of favoritism going on. Like, is he paying somebody off, you know, to still be out on the streets? But that's not really what's happening. According to the law, he is innocent until proven guilty, okay? And as of right now, we do know that he's been cooperating with the police. Now, that doesn't automatically clear him, because even guilty people can cooperate.
That's what I'm saying,
but it does
bro.
help his case if it turns out he wasn't involved in what happened to Celeste. Here's the bigger picture. Everything right now comes down to the medical examiner. Once the medical examiner officially rules this as a homicide and determines how Celeste died, then law enforcement can move forward with charges against whoever is responsible. Until then, it's very difficult for police to move on anyone because the case wouldn't hold up in court. And David is of course connected to all this in some way, because Celeste was found in a Tesla registered to him. That's the fact tying him into the investigation, but how deep that connection really goes is exactly what detectives are still working to figure out. And that's why this case feels like it's been moving.
Yo, imagine it gets proved all like that he's innocent, bro. I don't know how how the fuck would this not go bad for him is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, there's no way. There is no way, bro. Everybody on the internet gonna look dumb if he was completely innocent in the situation. I don't know how he would be, but he just like everybody gonna look dumb. Right? There's no way he is, bro. There's no way.
What detectives are still working to figure out. And that's why this case feels like it's been moving slower than everyone expects.
Imagine that's why his lawyer probably telling him not to say shit, bro. That's how it really go.
We're in the thick of it and everybody knows about it. Everything has to be airtight here. But while the medical examiner's office does its work, the LAPD is currently going through the electronics they seized. So iPhones and MacBooks, because the digital trace can establish a timeline, location, communications, and access. And
bro, that's dead ass so scary, bro. They could really check out anything. Like, okay, let's say they checking out him for a murder. What if they find something else, are they able to charge him for that? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's scary as fuck, bro.
That's the stuff that either confirms or kills a theory. So as of now, all we have to do is just watch how the investigation unfolds.
Do you think he made the songs about her?
Law enforcement is gonna just
people keep saying
do their thing, right? The
they
medical
are
examiner's ruling, the forensic evidence from those devices, and the timeline detectives are piecing together right now. Those are the keys that'll decide whether David walks free or whether this turns into the biggest case of his entire life. And until those pieces lock into place, he's legally still an innocent man, of course. But none of this stuff changes the heartbreaking fact a 14-year-old girl lost her life and her body was left in the trunk of a car. I'm deeply invested in finding out what happened to Celeste, and I'm sure you are. But more importantly, who carried out this evil act against this little girl. Whoever that person is, they deserve to be held accountable.
You sure he said
to
that?
The fullest extent of the law. So let's make sure we keep our focus in the right place on getting justice for Celeste and not letting the noise distract us from that.
Yeah, there's a song that he literally said her name, but I don't know if he knows Celeste or whatever, bro. I don't know. But Sarah, you sure you're not falling for the fake DMs, bro? Because there's some fake DMs out there that people dropping. I hate when people do that, bro. Like, what is the point? Why are you dropping fake DMs, bro?
If you made it to the end, drop a like. And like I promised, I got you with every update on this David story.
All right, gang.
Just stick with me, guys, and you'll find out what exactly is happening.
Yeah.
We'll have all the factual stuff.
All the factual stuff.
All the factual stuff from me. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. And
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. What y'all think?